So I have to be focusing on ensuring that I give you the best consistency. Now, what we're going to be looking at here, guys, as you can see there, I'm going to be looking at a larger shot picture. And with a larger shot picture, what you're going to find when you increase the shot picture, for example here, I'm still going to be making a 30 degree. Now this time it's actually a 30 degree because now the shot picture has increased. And so by increasing the shot picture, as you can see there, it's a larger triangle. I'm now moving closer to a half ball hit. So now if I try to play it as how I played the previous couple of shots, the previous 9 shots, you're going to find that if I try to do it like that, I'm going to hit the rail and I'm going to bobble the ball and I'm going to miss. So now I have to aim more towards a half ball center to edge, as being shown here on the screen, where half of the cue ball overlaps half of the object ball. Now, always good that you start with a successful attempt. As you can see in the previous section, I literally did not have the best start. I missed my first pot, but not this time. I in fact made the pot. Now again, you can see there on the replay exactly how the object ball entered into the pocket. It entered directly into the center, and by doing that, once you enter into the center of the pocket, you're almost an 85 to 90% sure that you're going to scratch into the side. So you also have to bear that in mind, not only in your practice but when you're in an actual game, that if you're going to try to go after this spot, the scratch is likely, but it can be avoided depending on the entrance of the object ball into the pocket. Bear in mind that the object ball should be about a quarter ball to a half ball away from the rail for you to get this intuitive understanding of what I'm discussing here. Now again, as the shot picture increases, then you're going to find that the cue ball has a longer distance to travel to make contact with the object ball, and of course with that it picks up a little bit of extra top spin. So then what happens now is that once you pop the object ball from where I'm aiming from here, you're going to find that the cue ball has a lot of speed, and so even now it has, you have to take in consideration more so than before that how the ball enters into the pocket will contribute significantly to your end result of your cue ball. So again here, let's have a look at this 10 ball. Let's see how it enters into the pocket. See here, down the rail, it did graze it going in, and again you see how it grazes it going in, and it came just a hair short. Let's have a look at the replay here. Cuts it, touches it around the second diamond, and the shot speed or the stroke speed there allows the pocket to gobble the ball, and then for some reason it landed just a hair short. That's a little bit too close for my liking, so this is definitely something that I want you guys to be aware of. And if you have ever played a shot like this and you have scratched, then now you're getting a better understanding of why you would have scratched. Again, you can use a bit of gearing outside English and adjust. I did get a comment from a very good subscriber on my channel. I will leave it, you should see it on the screen here, where he was talking about how you can adjust. I would definitely want you guys to check out the comments, so go on my previous video, guys, and read that comment that was made by Cos9 Ball. I think that's his name, I'm not sure, but check out his comment. He has a really good knowledge on the topic of these types of shots as well, so I want to say special thanks to you, Cos. Also, there was a comment that was made on the channel regarding this shot where we talk about bracketing. So that's something that I am going to have to investigate. I thank you for that comment where you were teaching me another method about how to convert this systematic approach to a more intuitive approach here. Now, once again, as I said, I'm down. I'm about a half ball off the rail. Let's see if I can cut this 11 ball down. Beautiful, grazing the rail. But notice now that the object ball is well, it's about a half ball away from the rail, but notice that it grazed the rail just a hair above the second diamond, and I pretty much almost scratched that shot, but it just came just into the top nipple of that side pocket there, which again, as I said, is too close to my liking. All right, this is also good because remember that when you're in the actual game, a ball might be in the part that can be used as a stopper. cluster might be in the middle where you need to break out a shot. So this is a very, very powerful concept that I'm sharing with you here, and it has significantly improved. This is a shot that I've struggled with for many years here. Once again, beautifully going down the rail, but this time notice how it entered into the pocket. It entered dead into the center of the pocket. It kind of grazed the rail a little bit, so you can see again that it hit just slightly above the side, but it wasn't enough to miss the scratch, and it went right into the drink. Now remember guys that I know that some of you guys may think that then if you make the shot and you scratch, then it pretty much doesn't mean anything. Remember that the goal of this video is to give you an intuitive understanding and a non-systematic approach, like say for example an aiming system approach. I don't want you to have to be using an aiming system per se for these types of shot. I want you to be able to visualize the angle, and then of course you will know exactly what fraction of the object ball to aim at in order to make these pot here. Now you're going to experience again my third miss in this whole entire video. And what do you notice guys? As we spoke about in the previous video, it is the 8 ball. I was very much consciously aware that I was shooting the 8, and for some reason, I don't know, I feel like the 8, the 9 and the 10 has a slightly bit of some sort of science. Maybe it's just something that haunts us. It definitely haunts me, because a lot of the times once I'm consciously aware that I'm shooting at the 8 or the 9 or the 10 in my practice, that's where I usually experience my first miss or my misses. Now, of course, as I said, it could be a case where the black ball is a little bit dark, and sometimes your eyes kind of miss the aiming point on the object ball. But in that attempt there, as you can see, it entered dead into the center of the pocket, and that's what's causing the object ball, the cue ball, pardon me, to go exactly into the scratch trajectory. So just to summarize that before we come to the end of the video guys, we are about 6 minutes out. Once the object ball enters exactly into the center, it increases the scratch possibility. If it grazes the rail going in, it will go a little bit long, or if it goes into the face of the pocket, then you're going to find that it comes a hair short of the pocket. There again you can see it. Let's have a look at the replay to see how it entered into the pocket. Everything is steady. It grazes the rail there. It grazes the rail just a little bit below the second diamond, and it came a hair short. So that's also something to take note of. All right, now on these types of shot also, it's good to use it as a reference, because if you notice that I'm placing the object ball at the third diamond, I believe I'm placing the object ball at the third diamond, and I'm shooting from the middle diamond on the short rail. Now notice where it goes. At this angle, the cue ball will slide over to the opposite rail 1 diamond higher. So from the third diamond at 30 degrees, the cue ball will float 1 diamond towards the side pocket, near or there or thereabout here. So again, on this example, as you can see here on the replay, the object ball entered directly into the center, and you can see it almost scratched, but maybe I lowered the speed a little bit. Maybe I had a little bit of center on it. For most of these shots guys, I'm not focusing on my position play. I'm focusing mainly on the putting angle, getting acclimatized, getting my visualization up, getting a feel for the shot picture. So I'm not focusing on my position play, but I'm still being aware of exactly how the cue ball is traveling after the putt is successful. So remember guys, if I do scratch on that shot, or I do come a hair short or a hair long, remember at the end of the day guys, this shot can be altered. That one was a little bit too close. It did catch the rail well early, probably about the third diamond, but for some reason, maybe some cut induced throw or some spin induced throw was applied unintentionally, which for some reason that object ball went into the pocket. I did expect it to miss, but let's continue here. All right, so remember that these shots guys can be adjusted. Remember that if you get this pot, you may have to play for position towards this half of the table, or you may need to play position or hold position for an object ball that is down at that aspect of the table there. I did experience is this my fourth miss, I believe? Yes, this is my fourth. This is either my third or my fourth miss. And that one definitely grazed the reel a hair too early, which definitely caused it to miss here. Alright, so that pretty much brings us really to the end of the video. What I'm going to be showing you now at the end here is that you can actually use this concept and make other pots. Now I do have a series of videos on how to make these types of shots, guys. I had made videos on this where the object ball is above the side pocket. All right, I've made videos like this, so I'm going to be leaving the thumbnails. They are popping up on the screen intermittently. You can check those videos out. They are very similar to this where I'm using angle referencing to make the pot here. Again, that object ball slid straight down. Notice how it entered into the pocket. It didn't graze the reel, or it did maybe just a hair, but it just definitely went into that scratch trajectory there. Alright, so far I'm 10 out of 12. My overall success percentage here is 83. And now we're going to be looking at other 30-degree angles that may not necessarily be where the object ball is below the side pocket. As I mentioned to you earlier, you can check out those videos. I did make an elaborate video on automatic aiming. I have quite a few videos out on automatic aiming and angle referencing. So check those videos out. Links will be pinned in the description of this video. Now notice here where I've placed the object ball on the third diamond, or one diamond above the side pocket. And now you can see that I've created yet again another shot picture. Now this shot picture is very similar to the shot picture that you saw just seconds ago, right, in that previous section. So now again, this is yet again a 30-degree cut shot. If you want to have an understanding how do I know that from this angle it's approximately 30-degree, you can definitely check out those tutorials. But you can see that I'm aiming at a half ball hit here, and this time at this steeper of an angle where the shot picture is larger, the cue ball then goes approximately one diamond, or a 1.25 diamond above the tangent line of that object ball. So once again, you can see that there's a lot of consistency being taken from this type of approach towards the game. All right, so just giving you a hint, you can, as I said, exactly the shot that you're seeing here, I did a video that thoroughly went through how I set up the shot. How do you visualize? Notice I'm counting the diamonds, then I'm shifting X amount of diamonds so to create that pot. Now remember, when I say 30 degrees, it could be 29.7, it could be 30.2. I'm just using a point of reference. I'm quantifying the position of the cue ball and the object ball, just as to give you a reference of aiming there. And again, consistently, just like that, the object ball entered cleanly into the pocket, kind of grazed the rail going in, and you can see I came a diamond higher, but maybe just a hair shorter. All right, so really I think that this video had a lot, and I do hope that you will learn from it. If you have, please leave a link pinned. Please leave a like, pardon me guys. Leave your opinions, your thoughts, comments down below. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. And again, thank you for all the support. We have officially reached 5,000 subscribers. Thank you all very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, take care, keep on practice with precision, accuracy, consistency, and control. Apex Elenio signing out. Goodbye.